This piece is called Resilient, Ready, and Rising. You guys have a session later today about seizing the moment. You got to meet the moment to seize it, right? So this is a little about that. One of the best things I was told is that we don't raise children, we raise future adults. That the toddler will turn teen, the teens transform into 20s and traverse 30s. Eventually, the babies will have brains old enough to understand what was underfoot when they were underage. The babies aren't old enough to ask us yet about the long-term consequences of their childhoods. But once they are, we'd be proud to say, you have an answer. When they inevitably ask, where were you? When my parents couldn't afford what I needed as an infant. When my guardians couldn't cover daycare, they'll know the truth by then. That adulthood is the aftermath of childhood foundation, even when it fails. And often it fails, so they will ask us what we did when we learned of hungry children, when bills to help families were left on the floor, when the funding fell through, when the emergency aid ended, when the election had passed and all the pain with it. They'll ask what happened when the fear arrived at our doors, asked us to abandon people for parties or profit. They'll ask what we did when a language of lack laced itself into the rhetoric. And I hope we can say, at that time, we had a moment to meet here at the crossroads of despair and determination. Let's say we found the route of resilience. Let's decide today to say we did the right thing, even if we had to do it the hard way. Let's be able to say, when the moment arrived, we didn't run, didn't turn away. We know what turning a blind eye looks like. In the policies, in the polls, in politicians' pockets, we have seen potential change makers faced with problems and flee from the fight. So don't run. Be ready. Rise to meet the moment with grounded feet, with open hearts, with curious eyes, generous hands, intentional investment, urgently moving feet. When moments like these arise, I hope we can say that we chose to rise with them, made our money matter as much as the mission, supported each other like how raising a child takes a village. Now is the time to build capacity and trust. Sow every seed and move every mountain. We must do the work. So when they ask, we can say we were resilient, ready, rising when the moment came.